Hey Star Trek fans, Dan Gunther here. Star Trek Discovery's Lieutenant Paul Stamets, the mad genius behind the revolutionary spore drive technology that Discovery uses to nearly instantaneously traverse huge distances. At the end of the mid-season finale, Into the Forest I Go, something goes horribly wrong with the drive and Stamets is apparently gravely injured. So what exactly happened to him, and what will happen to him in the future? There are a couple of theories out there that I want to talk about today. First is an idea supported by Stamets' physical appearance at the end of the episode. The lieutenant collapses after a failed spore jump, and when he opens his eyes, this is what we see. Look familiar? Old school Star Trek fans may remember the original series' second pilot episode Where No Man Has Gone Before, in which Captain Kirk's best friend, Gary Mitchell, is altered by an unknown force when the Enterprise crosses the galactic barrier at the edge of the Milky Way. His eyes glow with an eerie silveriness, somewhat similar to the way Stamets' eyes look after his incident. Depending on where Discovery is right now, it is possible that they have left our galaxy, albeit in a different manner than the Enterprise in Where No Man Has Gone Before. Is it possible that the same forces that turned Gary Mitchell into a superhuman are acting on Stamets? The galactic barrier gave Mitchell superhuman strength and telekinetic powers, and in the preview for the next Discovery episode, we see Stamets getting very physical with Culber in one scene. We'll move this theory onto the possible pile for now. Another theory surrounding Stamets doesn't necessarily have anything to do with his condition at the end of Into the Forest I Go, but is fascinating nonetheless. Several people online have speculated that we have already seen Stamets in Star Trek before, and that his experiences with the spore drive will ultimately transform him into, wait for it, the Traveler. Seen in 3 episodes of Star Trek The Next Generation, the Traveler is a being who can cause the Enterprise to travel great distances in the blink of an eye, transporting the ship and crew to distant galaxies. He also has experiences with alternate realities, specifically when he helps Wesley Crusher rescue his mother from a pocket universe that was accidentally created aboard the Enterprise. There are definite similarities between these characters, but personally I find this theory to be a bit of a stretch. The Gary Mitchell theory I think holds up a little better, but if I'm being honest, I don't believe that either of these theories will predict the ultimate fate of Lieutenant Stamets. Thankfully, we don't have to wait too long to find out what exactly happened to Stamets and the Discovery. The newest episode, Despite Yourself, drops tonight, Sunday, on CBS All Access in the US and the Space Channel in Canada. It will also drop Monday night, January 8th, on Crave TV in Canada and Netflix in the rest of the world. Speaking of Monday night, you can catch me on an episode of Live from the Edge, Trek FM's live show about Star Trek Discovery. I'll be on Trek FM's YouTube channel along with Bruce Gibson talking about Despite Yourself, which I should add is directed by Jonathan Frakes. I'm very excited to watch and I hope you'll join us for the live discussion. You'll be able to take part in the live YouTube chat as well as tweet to us at Trek FM and we can use your comments and respond to them live in the show. We go live at 6 p.m. Pacific time Monday night, and I'll have a link to the channel in the description below. So what do you think happened to Lieutenant Paul Stamets, and do you have a theory as to what happened to the Discovery at the end of Into the Forest I Go? Let me know in the comments below. Click over here to subscribe to Kertrats Productions, and click over here to help support the channel on Patreon. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, live long and prosper. And to David Levesque, who commented, nope, not tape, just my fingers.